What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Good evening to everybody on this fine Wednesday night. We're gonna do some stuff and things. Chill building, mostly chill building. Some building. I mean, it's gonna be mostly building. Anyway, all the words aside, hope you all are doing well today. We'll go ahead and get the game view going here eventually. It should. There it goes. Picks it up. Alright. Pretty quiet server today as well. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and do some work on the arena for our little mining world PvP. This was designed by Sparky. All the digging has been completed. If we get over here, we will see that yes. Actually, I need to turn the placement off real quick. You can see here, it is built. Or not built. It's the opposite of built. It's completely torn out because it never existed. So yeah, right now, Muslix had built this little mini world eater thing. So we got this dug out real quick and got some other help from, they're not online right now, 7 of 9, I believe. I said their name correctly. If I didn't, then, well. So yeah, I mess up names all the time, it's fine. So we'll leave that for Muslix to we'll leave that. Yeah, 7 of 9. I knew it. I knew I had it right. I got chat history mod thing. But yeah, we're gonna do some building. So let's get. What do we need at the bottom? Actually, let's find out. So we'll go. Turn this placement back on. And I'm gonna do a couple button presses to get down to the bottom here. Okay. So this makes some sense. These should all be snowy grass blocks, apparently. Or just grass blocks. I see what there's. I get it. I see. So we'll see. The thing we will definitely need is all this water here. And I don't know how exact they were with the blocks. Let's find out. I may actually go to that one instead, because I don't want to mess up the start of this build. I mean, it looks like they got everything. So let's go ahead. Go get some water. I think it was orange. So let's do some building. And yeah, it was orange. Okay, perfect. We'll just do a little bit of super awesome building here and chill and chat and all that jazz. Don't need that torch. Funny that I placed both torches there. I placed all these torches the other day. Even though they're technically not needed, they will probably be needed once this thing gets actually built up a little more. But that's fine. That's a problem for later, not now. Might as well go ahead and just, I guess, place all the orange here. I assume this was done for counting, you know, so it's probably not actually needed in the build. But it's fine. Doesn't hurt anything. Especially with the materials already gathered. We'll also have to keep in mind the slime chunks. That might have to make some potential changes to the build. Speaking of slime chunk, hello slime. We'll ignore you for now. Don't need it. Hey Freckles, how's it going? Welcome, welcome to the stream. Azurad, welcome, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well today. We're here on the Impulse SV patron server. Doing a little bit of building and just hanging out. This is going to be a PvP arena for an event that I'm going to be hosting eventually soon. And Sparky, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. We're getting started on the build here a little bit. I know this wool and stuff probably isn't necessary, but I see you've already got the materials, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place it down because why not, right? But hello everybody, welcome, welcome. How is everyone's midweek here? We've made it to the halfway point, you know. I didn't think I was gonna actually be able to stream this week, but today kind of worked out a little bit in my favor, so I'm able to stream, which is cool. I definitely won't be able to stream for the rest of this week because I've got to prepare for a D&D game I'm running for my friends offline, so that should be fun, assuming I don't mess up and miss my prep, which I shouldn't, you know. But yeah, super excited about that, but that just means I'm going to be busy, so I figured if I can get a stream in, I might as well do it, right? All good, have to run away. Just want to say, hey, no worries, Sparky. No worries. Appreciate you subbing by. Appreciate you subbing by. Hey, Bella, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. We're just doing a chill stream today. Nothing too crazy. Just doing some building and chatting. I didn't want to share it everywhere because I was like, hey, you know, I don't really care to get a lot of people. I saw Riv was also streaming, and I didn't want to take away from the viewers there, so figured we'd make this a quiet one, which I'm all good for. I'm all good for quiet today. I did just delete this right here. This was a slime chunk. Slime chunk. Pretty sure that it was that one. But yeah, we're just doing some building. I'm not going to replace all the grass, even though they got a whole bunch of grass. Definitely not going to replace the stone, because we would have just dug down that layer if that was going to happen, but it's fine. This red wool, we got 4 more pieces of it? I slowed down the speed of my camera here because I want to be able to use it on the stream effectively. Can I? No. I need to practice using my free cam because I want to use it on the stream eventually. I guess we'll place, I mean, some of this has probably got to be grass just because it's, I assume if I tab up a layer. Ah, yes, lighting. That makes sense. Okay. We're just gonna do one layer at a time. Are you gonna do the roller coaster event? I think so. I want to see if anyone else, any of the other posse want to join in with me, which is fine if not. But I think I'm gonna sign up for it. I don't have any ideas specifically for it yet, and I also don't think I've got anything scheduled. I was looking at that; it's a Saturday, so that's fine, good even. But I am wondering if I need to It's probably fine. I'm usually like for my like D&D in general when I'm running it, I run one. I plan for 1 month at a time, and I know that I'm going to be trying to run 2 games next month, which just means I'm going to have a busy. It'll be busy, which is fine. That's not a problem at all. Hoping Lulu will and Feather will be there. Should probably poke Gigi. Yeah, we could get a team with I guess it's what 4 people. So I'll make my own team. On the YouTube side of things, I got a Bengineer here. Hello, nerd. You too, man. How's it going? How's it going? Been a while. Been more than a while. Been a long time. We're here on the iSV server, season 8. Doing some building for what will be a PvP arena for the ages. Hopefully, I think it'll be super fun. So yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, man, but I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Anyway, it's as many as you want on a team. I thought Legion said it was 3 or 4 people. Although maybe he did say that at one point, but I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering things. What are you? Coral. You're supposed to be Coral. Gotcha. He did say that. Okay. I am not crazy then. Good to know. But is it not that big of a deal? It can be more? Okay, cool. Then I'll be the 5th. Thought I hit that button already. Oops. Hey, Callus, how's it going? I see you followed. I've got this. I don't have a noise for followers because at one point in time I got like 200 followers in one stream, which was not. It wasn't like a bot. It was because Impulse rated me. So I just never set up follower sounds, but I see you follow. Thank you, Freckles, as well. Tuition Cat the other day as well. But welcome to the stream. Hello. Hello. I'm multi-streaming, so I'm going to be talking between the 2 chats. I'll be like a bartender, so I'll be a little bit between spaces. But catching up, Bengineer here. Been a while. Trying to code for fun while on my day off from work. How are you? That sounds fun, potentially. I'm well. I've got, day job is a lot of peopling and stuff, but, it's been working out well. It's been doing good, and still hanging here on the iSV server after all these years, It's been a while, and I'm no longer a mod. I don't know if I was a mod when you were around. I don't remember. It's been a while. All the years bleed together. But I'm good. Glad you're hope you're enjoying. I assume if it's coding for fun, I hope it's something fun and not boring. Hope so. Anyway, saw you on YouTube and I was like, and I was hella confused. Didn't see you on my Twitch list. Oh yeah. Interesting. I can't believe. Wow, Callus. I can't believe that you weren't following on my Twitch channel that I hadn't streamed from since August 30th of 2023. That was the last time I streamed on Twitch before I started this big stream push that I've had recently, so wind your neck in. It's fun, unlike work at a grocery store. Yeah. I bet, yeah, at that point, I bet anything would be nice. Retail is not fun. I have experienced that, and props to you. It's at that point, it's just money, so you just got to deal with it and work on making other ends meet, and hopefully improving your skills in other ways to get up in life. Not easy, but wishing you the best on that for sure. Here to lurk because doing tax returns. Oh, fun. I still have to do those, but I have a while to get there. But sounds fun. Not really fun, but you know what I mean. Enjoy your taxes. Anyway, what do we have? We need brown wool, which is not in here. There's some brown wool. It's going to be bouncing back and forth between storage, all stream, which is fine. I don't care about efficiency right now. In fact, being inefficient sounds perfectly fine for a stream. Look at these cute little slimes. I could just leave them around so they take up mob cap, but it's not that big of a deal. I can kill them every once in a while. They're chill. Although it would be fun. Oh well, I keep killing them, so might as well just use this as a slime farm. Will start filling up my inventory though, so you know. That's not so great. Oh, there's ads on Twitch. Fun stuff. I've already gave the spiel so many times, but you know. For those of you who can hear me still, either you're on YouTube or you've got some way of avoiding the ads on Twitch. In that case, I thank you for support, or if you're using an ad blocker, you know, I don't care. It's fine. If you're on YouTube, there shouldn't be any ads because I'm not monetized on YouTube. That takes a lot of effort and time that I just at the moment don't have. But, you know, maybe it's a long-term goal to get to. Oop, wrong side. All the walls look the same. Alright. We'll just craft up more slime blocks. Put the brown wool back there. Might be needed later, who knows? 2 buckets. I will put those back right there. I should fill them with water, but no, it's fine. Let's just get like I'm gonna use the grass even though it literally doesn't matter the block. But I'm using the grass because it's annoying otherwise. It's annoying to see like all the red, you know. This is fine because it's everything, but it's like if there's like a 1 block thing. What about you? What are you? You're just there. I'm gonna ignore that block then. If it's not a grass block, then I'm going to ignore it unless it looks like it's part of a larger structure. Then I will not ignore it. So, yeah. It's all good. There's yeah, these torches can stay too. They're fine. The torches are fine. That dirt's probably just on something. I'm assuming there's a reason for some of these. I just don't know. Speak of the not paying attention and just placing blocks willy-nilly. We'll just place things in the wrong spot. This is like the least important layer to be accurate on, but I will be accurate nonetheless. Is all this sand? Is this just here to support more sand maybe? Because if that's the case, let's page up here. Yeah, if that's the case, then I'll go ahead and where the sand, why not? We'll go ahead. We just have all these grass blocks on us, might as well use them, right? Might as well just place blocks everywhere, right? And I assume they aren't going to be important unless there's those blocks there. Like, what's this? You're just a lantern too, but then there's carpet on you, so yeah. This copper, you're getting a block. All of you, why are you all here? A whole line of you. And then this doesn't technically matter either. So we're just doing all grass. You know what? I lied when I said earlier that we're just going to use the right blocks. We have a bunch of extra grass, might as well use it. And I do want to know about this though. That's fine. Should not be visible. I'll just bounce around the arena here. This might be... No, not really. Not you. No, you're just a lava lake as well. Let's go grab some more grass. Back to building this training hall must work. No worries, Bella. No worries at all. We're chilling anyway. It's all good. Nothing too crazy going on. I could even just place a bunch of extra blocks. It wouldn't matter. Probably. Oh, that's where the... You know what? Let's get that brown wool too. Even though it doesn't... the brown wool literally doesn't matter, but we're gonna... We've got it. Might as well use it. And I'm sure this red wool also goes some... Oh, wait. I think I know where it goes. Probably goes up top with one of the spawn platforms, so that's definitely fine. Definitely a non-issue. Hey, slimy boy. How's it going? Okay, we'll do this next. Oh, I missed a block over here. Yoink. And I'm sure these coral don't matter, but it might be easier to place a coral there. Might be, maybe, who knows? Let me just, yeah, these are fine. These are fine. Cool, 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 cool. Not too many blocks in this section. I think we got everything placed though. Well, almost. Just a handful of blocks missing. And I'm just gonna move this sign. Here we go. Nope. Oh, hey, buddy. Missed you earlier, maybe? No? Don't know. I think it is important to at least get these blocks placed. Now, that lantern... Let me just see. I assume that's just probably just placed in creative. So... we're good. Now the real building begins, you might say. So let's page up. Look from above. We shouldn't see any blue except for that torch. Yeah, let's page up. Page up. All right. We'll start with the sea lantern, or the lanterns, right? There we are. Don't know. I don't think we'll need a stack of. Oh, I'll grab both of them. Why not? I assume these are all getting used, so let's just grab them all until we don't need them. I should probably move. Let's see, 3G. Cool. And then let's go ahead and turn on render blocks as translucent, just so I can see a little better what I need to do. You know, I should probably go about this in some logical manner. That's okay, we don't care, we're just chilling. We're just vibing. I feel like there should be one here, but it's probably all the lava, you know, don't need as much lighting there. That's why the corals needed. Okay. Good job. It's still getting carpeted, so hit a slime block instead. Is it hanging? No, it's sitting on something. Okay. Weird that it's like only in one direction where it's kind of like super blue, and then in the other direction it's perfectly fine. GGG, no worries, Benjamin. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day, night, evening. Nice to catch up a little bit. Let's get an aerial view and we should see if we're missing any of these lanterns. We're using a lot more than I was expecting. But obviously some of these are going to be used around the arena, so... Does not look like we're missing any, so that's good. We'll keep them in our inventory. In case I did miss one, but we look good. Let's go ahead. I'll start with this. So we need purple stained glass. That's interesting. Purple stained glass, really? Nothing underneath it? Alright, okay. So purple stained glass, purple concrete, purple glazed terracotta, amethyst. Doesn't look like it's any wool. No, okay. Let's grab that. Get rid of the grid as well. We don't need that anymore. Sorry about that. I assume this is like separated out. Maybe. Am I blind? I mean, I'm blind. I know that much. I think it's already in. Here we go. Purple concrete. Purple, purple. All the purple. Okay. I don't think we're going to get placement on the terracotta correct because that sounds tedious. So we will focus more on just getting the blocks in the right spot. We got 4 spots in the inventory. Is that right? That does not look like stained glass. I'm confused, but okay. I feel like it might be good to put something under here, but I will talk to Sparky about that later. Or ask, inquire. That, okay. Facing north, so that would be, nope. Facing north would mean that, okay. I mean, that's not difficult. If I look at the facing, we can get that placed right. Even though we probably don't have to. It's another facing north. I did that wrong again. Facing north. It's like this. This is facing south, so it's like that. It's already placed. Okay. Okay. We can get the terracotta placed right, even though it's completely unnecessary. I might just do it anyway, because, I don't know, it feels like it would be funny. South is, gosh. Maybe I won't. I mean, if it's all just north and south, then maybe I will. Maybe I will just keep going back and forth and not making a firm stand one way or the other. I feel like maybe I should do the terracotta last as well. Just a hunch that it might be more time efficient to do that. Oops. That is... Oh, man, didn't pick that. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. This is where I should actually turn translucency off. So let's do that. Let's do that. That will help a lot with knowing what blocks get placed where. Specifically the glass versus concrete. But then there's why I don't, whatever, it's fine. Let's do translucent and then alpha to like 80%. That way it's noticeable, but you can still see through them. Like I don't have any pattern with this. I'm just kind of like going wherever I feel like it. You know, I'm just like, oh, new transition. Let's just switch blocks and follow that. And then, you know, we'll do that again. You know, keep doing that. And then we end up in weird spots, in weird ways, with just missing blocks everywhere. Okay. Bam, bam. There. Okay. This facing south means you face the opposite direction of where you're placing the terracotta, which is interesting. South, north. I'm getting the hang of it now, which is, you know, oh. And then I say it. And then I say something. When I really shouldn't. Let's see. North, south, north. I do actually think this is important to do because whoever else is also going to be building this, if anyone else is helping, I don't know if anyone will, which is fine. I don't need any help. It can get done with everyone who's already volunteered. But it's going to be annoying to anyone else if they're all placed willy-nilly, you know. Oh my god, I did that again. That time I could tell. Facing west? West? Okay, so I need to... do that. Alright, we're fine, we're fine. Either the facing is wrong or my compass mod is wrong. But I don't think that's the case, right? Because my facing is north, and so is the compass. Doesn't make sense, but oh well. Doesn't have to make sense. How did I do that? How did I do? I mean, I know how I did it, but it didn't feel like that's how it should have worked. Ugh. Okay. Tab, not tab. Shift. Don't do what I was about to do. Back to my random whatever. Placing how I want. It's amazing, like obviously the blue hue is like making it blue, but like even placed down, they are very blue. It's like Discord purple almost. Amethyst is. That or my eyes are tricking me, which easily could be the case. I don't think it's actually blue. I think it's just that it doesn't... It's actually like closer to gray. And so it's like clearly purple, but it's also not very colorful. You know, it's very desaturated, I guess is the word. Kind of mesmerizing. Puts me in a little bit of a zen state, which isn't ideal. But it is nice at least. Just pick that up. Yeah. This is a groove. This is nice. The fun thing about all this randomness right now is I'm gonna bet that this was world edit. And so it really doesn't actually matter the specific blocks, just that it's random. But at the same time, the easiest way to achieve is just to copy, obviously. So we're left in this situation where I go block by block, by block by block, picking when I need to switch. And it feels very inefficient. It feels very inefficient, but I can't think of an honestly better way to do it. It could just be like, oh, place all of one block, but then, I don't know, that's a lot of floating blocks that would be difficult to place. No, that's right. Okay, I was just seeing the red wool and I was confused for a sec. Had me for a moment. Is there a way to AFK pufferfish? Confused by the question. I wonder if he means like AFK farming pufferfish? Which, you know, I wouldn't think so. Because of spawning mechanics. That's a good question. For a redstoner, I mean. General question, not specific. Okay. I think at this point I am just gonna see and focus on everything that isn't terracotta. Once I confirm that we're good in that way. Unless there's like terracotta like this where, oh, never mind. Unless terracotta are surrounding on all sides, which is possible. You know. North, south, south. Okay, well. Why did, no, keep the glass. South, south. North. South, north. So the sword is gonna face. That's how you determine. Like I don't have to like check the direction anymore. I can just be like that. So the sword's always gonna be, when you're placing it in the facing direction, it's always gonna be in this top or front left corner. Here's some glass I missed. North, yeah. Okay. Now that I've learned that tech, we can speed through the rest of this, hopefully. Missed some glass. Oops, that's why I missed it. Good job, me. Okay, what are you? I knew that looked wrong. I just didn't see it. I wasn't looking. Okay. Oh, I missed a whole bunch of amethyst here. Which, I'd be missing a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay. I guess I could also be using the terracotta rotation wrench. That's tedious. I don't know if it'd actually be faster. I mean, I guess it technically would, but yeah, that's the glass block I was thinking of earlier. Don't know, but it doesn't matter. We're doing it our way. And I did it my way. And now the end is near. Not really. We got a ways to go before we get to the end. Okay. Mess that up. Love messing it up. East, south. East, so west. North, so south. Okay. No jinxing. But that looks like a section done. Night. Sorry, one sec. Nice. Put all this back into shulkers. Next, let's go ahead and get a whole bunch of that stone, maybe. Is this all? See, that's cracked and not cracked, so we're gonna alternate. This is all alternating too. It's all alternating, everything. Which is fine. It looks better that way, but it just makes it annoying to place if you don't want a bunch of red showing up. So we'll do the callus on the server. We'll do the brick, I guess. That's easy. Easier. So this we got. Is it also? Oh, good. So we got deep slate brick, cracked deep slate brick. Drop down here. Yes, yeah, easy enough. Easy enough. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, I will actually go ahead and get the bricks and mossy and stuff. We'll just dump my inventory up a little bit. But before that, actually, wait, we can do this edge. But before, actually, no, we can't. This is blackstone. I don't have that. I can get that. Before that, we're gonna go ahead for an hour and let's take a quick. Well, it won't be. Well, it might be a quick break. We'll see. We're taking a break here. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll turn the music up, and I'll be right back, guys. Just one moment. Alright, I'm sure the music was nice. But this guy's back. Alright, let's get some blocks. I guess we could get some deep slate. Do the whole edge. I feel like that would have been a smart way to start, but nah, you know. Oops. Just wanted to hold down right click. I thought that might be faster. And faster, yes, accurate, no. So we'll go ahead. And just do this. Right. We'll come back to that in a sec. I may or may not have been trying to do that in time with the song. I don't know, I think I kind of did. Is this Blackstone? It is. Might as well place some of this here since we got it, right? Just the easy stuff. AKA the stuff on the edge. Oh, I missed. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Silly, silly, silly me. I'm back and needed dinner. Welcome back. Welcome back. We've made some progress. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, so I did this whole section first, and now I'm deciding to do the easy part, which is the edge. I don't know why I decided that order, but that's what I did. So hey, that's fun and exciting and stuff. I will say heads up, Sparky, there's an ad, so if you want to keep chatting and or watching, it'll be 1.5 minutes in a minute, or well, less than a minute now. Looks good. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm you know, I think it should be a quick build, all things considered. So I think it should be at least. And I'm sure there will be more help and such from others who might be interested in just following a schematic. Which I know the Blackstone walls are probably the easiest thing to build, but I feel like that shouldn't be built immediately because I should just do this. That's a lot smarter. I don't know what I was gonna say. Doesn't matter. It wasn't important. The Blackstone wall shouldn't be built like until the floor's done, in my opinion, or at least until a section's done, which a section is done now. So that's cool. Also, slime chunks that might impact some of the build here. I'm trying to think, right? Because it looks like there's one of them in the sandstone here. Over there, I mean, slimes aren't the worst thing. If they're in the arena, I mean, that's just an obstacle for players, right? So I'm sure some people may not like that thought, but I don't. I think it's a good idea. Just chaos. Added fun. Exactly, added fun. And also bad RNG for the people who spawn on that side of the arena. And by spawn, I mean our place over there. I don't know how many people, again, I don't know how many people are participating, so I feel like people might have to space out manually. Which is fine. I mean, that's not a problem at all, I don't think. Oops, that goes... Oh, it's a brick. I was like, what is that? And why is it not likey? It's fine. Okay. I might as well just go ahead and place the rest of this blackstone. Let me just make sure. This is all just blackstone on the wall. Let's just start in this corner over there. Won't place that just yet. We'll wait for that. All right. No, I didn't mess that up. I was concerned for a second that I messed that up. We'll hold off on that just cause. And we got one more stack on us. Okay, and now we'll get all the stone out and stuff. And by stone, I mean stone brick. Yeah, this one. We'll just get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, a little bit of each. And sure, that and that. There we go. It's a name I don't recognize. Purple Bunny Extreme. I assume that's their name. That's what I would guess with all those letters. Alright, let's page down now. Just so we're not distracted. And we'll place our blocks. Just one block at a time. At least you can middle click the ghost blocks. You know, that's nice. That is nice. Still can't place ghost blocks, ow, ow, rude. Stop it. Hey, do you want to stop? Do you want to stop, buddy? Okay. You can't place ghost blocks against ghost blocks, or blocks against ghost blocks, though. God. Mistakes. God, that freaked me out for a second, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I was like, oh no, I'm jumping in the lava. It's fake, it's okay. Do that. We're just back in that flow state for a moment there. Just in the moment. Alright. Catching up on chat here. I was zoned, like I said. Bit new, maybe a month or two. Oh, the name, okay. Middle click is amazing. It says, hey 4G, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. If we left the baby slimes, would that eliminate them from spawning? They would despawn, and then if you named them, they would be removed from the spawn cap, so basically no. I think the only way that we could stop spawning is like we could just have someone come beforehand and do a little mortification, potentially. Or, I mean, I'm not entirely sure, without, like, specifically spawn-proofing things, which, you know, we don't want to ruin the aesthetics of the arena, obviously, so. Love me some middle click. It's so nice. So nice. Yeah, probably the only way. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It is it's like, you know, in the grand scheme of like people are gonna have prepared for 15 minutes for combat, so it's not like they're gonna die, you know? If they die to the slimes, it'll just be more entertaining at that point, you know? So, definitely not an issue. To be like, yeah, I entered a PvP event, or you know, I did this PvP thing in this big event, and I died to a slime. I didn't even get to PvP. That would be funny, to me at least. Sounds like something that would happen to me. I've had it happen to me in the UHC in like the first not even 5 minutes, the first minute and a half. I died to a creeper at the bottom of a desert temple, and I had no shot, obviously, because the creeper followed me and exploded. I lived, but then all the TNT exploded immediately, killing me. So I've been there, and it has been funny. Obviously, in the moment, I was extremely flustered, and it wasn't funny in the moment, but it was funny in the past tense. Kind of thing is worse. It was funny though. It was funny. Hey Luna, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome to Chill Tilt. Zones out every like 2 minutes while he's building, because we're doing a chillin' build today. We're chilling and we're building. In that order.
Say ah.
You know what? That's a good idea. Let's take a sip of water. Thank you. Very cold. It's been very cold where I am too. Also, I think the sound came across. It might have been quiet. I might need to turn them up. I'm not entirely sure, but we have sounds on the stream now. Exciting stuff. If you ask me. Well, kind of. It's not that exciting. Alright. How do I want to do this? I guess like this, I guess. Jump. Not what I wanted. It's like one block, pick block, place, pick block, place, pick block, place. I can't say it fast, but pick block and then place 27 times in a row. That's part of the reason I'm zoning, is because I'm like focusing more than I really need to. Although you've seen what happens when I don't focus for a second, as I place blocks where they're not supposed to go. So it's taking probably more focus than it should. Because Tilt had a long day at work, but you know, everyone does. So it's not, that's not really an excuse. Ooh. Let's go refill the blocks. It looks like we'll yeah, well, let's refill the blocks. Mood, yeah. All right, here we are. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. The torches there. Let's just do that and that. And I can keep the torches. Okay. back to the bricks. All right. Try that again. Oh, here's something to talk about. I don't know if you guys saw, but I thought they had reverted it last week, but I guess they didn't. But they have reverted the movement changes in the latest snapshot today. They say that they're going to be looking at making changes in the future, but clearly they missed the mark with this update. They said those were their exact words. Which I can understand why they'd want to look at them, I guess, again, because they're technically like bugs, you know. But I mean, I don't know, why make changes? Like what does it impact? You know, it's not like it's a bug, I guess, you know, technically. So it's like, oh, you know, we're fixing a bug, but it's not like a game-breaking thing, you know. So I can slightly understand, but I also don't understand. So, you know, it's interesting. It's all interesting to kind of hear from, because on one hand, it's affecting a very niche portion of the player base. Much rejoicing in the speedrun community. I guess. I'll hold off on my thoughts. There's an ad in 10 seconds here, so. Actually, you know what? I can snooze this. Snooze for 5 minutes. Okay. I mean, I'm sure the speedrun community will enjoy it, but I believe, from my understanding at least, the speedrun community is mostly, if like a majority of them are on 116.1, like they haven't moved on from the 116.1 update. Because of the like piglin changes. It's like by far the fastest way to play the game. I think what it does, I mean, it affects the speed bridging, which is just like a mechanic that people use in normal gameplay, right? And then what was the other thing they like specifically called out in the post was like parkour, because I think parkour is what it mostly affects. Due to like the nature of a lot of like highly technical jumps, right? But either way, the community is happy, so that's good, I guess. You know, if they're gonna be making changes in the future, I don't know what they do that wouldn't annoy the community, because it's like maybe because it's like they clearly want to normalize the vectors, right? Which is the whole like making move speed equivalent even when you're holding multiple inputs. But like people like that speed tech, so it's like, how do you reintroduce speed tech while getting rid of that thing? Been watching Corey lately. He does some good stuff with current versions, but mostly Spirit 116. Yeah, I've been keeping up with Curryway's videos, and I've been watching some of his streams lately. It's like every 100 he does a current version run, and every so often he'll do like a special run. So super cool stuff that he's like his big like 100,000 completions of the game goal without a reset, like super cool. I don't know how he's gonna be able to maintain the enthusiasm for it. Because that's a lot, you know? That's a lot of Minecraft, you know? And he's doing like 20 runs a day whenever he does stream, which is also insane. He's still young. So am I, but he's younger than me, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know. He's in a fortunate position, at least, to make it happen. I'm excited for him. I think it's going to be super cool, no matter the outcome, to kind of watch along and stuff. And a large portion of other people think the same, so. Really enjoy his stuff because it's not the same thing over and over. Yeah. He does a really good job at showcasing, like, you know, oh, you know, it's not just the same thing over and over. Like, every speedrun is, you know, they're all similar, but they're all, like, he does a good job at showcasing, like, oh, here's, like, the weird thing that happened in this run, or, like, you know, here's how each run is different. You got to be prepared for everything. He just does a really good job at that. I was watching his video came out, I guess, today, where he showed like where he was betting on the one eye and he got no eyes in the portal, which is like, it's not uncommon. It's, I think, like more common to have no eyes, but you know, he did a good job at kind of showcasing like, oh, you know, this is the sort of stuff you're into. Amazing to see his mechanical gameplay skills too, with all the weird situations. Oh yeah, exactly. All right, just a heads up, that ad I delayed is now starting in like 30 seconds, so yeah, ads. They help keep the pre-rolls away. If you have Twitch Turbo, I highly recommend. If you don't have it, because it's great. Lets you watch any stream without ads. Also Twitch Prime. Also other services and things exists. Start over here. Why not? Oop. Back in the inventory with you. Something I've been thinking about, because I was talking with it about in one of the iSV VCs recently with like Muselix and a couple of others. I didn't initially think I was going to try and have my point guard game in the event, but I think I might try and get it in there because I'd like to finish it, officially finish it. I just want to iron out kind of the rules and iron out the player gear kits and such, game speed. Because I never did watch the Impulse stream where he played it when it was unfinished. So I don't even know how that game went. It wasn't unfinished. It was just not ready, we'll say. But what I want to try and do is make sure it's a fun experience. The problem with that I need to solve, and I was talking to Weaslix about the redstone in particular, is encouraging players to not just like spam the change direction of play, because that's the whole like objective. And so I was thinking of doing pressure plate timers. So I get a pressure plate, stand on it, that activates a bit of redstone that would, like a timer or something like that. Oh wow, I went through everything so quickly. Timer or something like that. Like this hopper or something like that. And then once it reaches the end of that, then it would trigger the switch. Because that, I think, is... Is there more bricks? Is that all? Let's just try and get all the bricks out. I keep on getting distracted. I apologize. This is a great way to tell a story. Just get that. I'll put this away in here so we get more space for cracked and regular. Let's actually go like that. Right there. Cracked. Regular. We'll just get these in the inventory so we have them. Gosh, okay. Words were some sort of timer delay that requires the player to stand still to trigger it. That way, it encourages players to complete a team fight before going for the objective. That is the goal. The problem with that is I think it would have to be a relatively short timer, because there is no like respawn timer in Minecraft unless I add like a respawn wave, like every 10 seconds a door opens for 2 seconds or something like that, you know, at the spawn room. I could do that. I'm not too much of a fan about that though. But I think that's what I'd have to do, is I'd have to somehow restrict how fast players enter the field. So I might just go with that solution. I feel like that's a perfectly fine solution. I don't think anyone would be mad at that. Except for the fact... Well, I don't know. There's a lot to think about. Because the other thing I need to think about is like re-gearing between fights, because obviously we don't have keep inventory. And so players are going to have to be constantly re-gearing, which means players are going to be constantly using up armor and weapons, which I will probably put vanishing on. And I wish there was a way to auto enchant. I can at least auto craft everything. And I'm gonna have to get a load of like, either like I don't have vanishing and it just sits there, which is fine. I don't want to use iron armor. I want to use leather armor because I want the fights to be quick. So the gear needs to be weak, if at all. So it might just be like leather hats, leather boots, and then stone axes or stone swords or bows. That still has the problem of enchanting everything. Also, hi Doc, welcome to the stream. With the iron armor, I mean, but the problem. So I'll show you in a sec. I mean, you've seen it. You've seen it. Let's just go over there. Let's go there right now. Why not? So I already know the redstone solution I want, right? And I can figure it out on my own. Lurking while I'm modding. Oh, gotcha. Cool, cool. Gold armor lacks durability. I guess it could be, well, so it had to be even armor, right? So, right, players are gonna, problem, which has a solution, is that these shouldn't be buttons. These need to be pressure, like something that requires the player to sit here for a period of time and then triggers a button, or not a button, but it triggers a pulse, right? So that's fine. That's I've solved. The next problem to solve is spawn times, right? So let's look at the spawn room, right? Players are going to spawn here and climb up. So a super easy solution would be get rid of the ladder, have a piston thing that will get rid of all this, because someone put this in. This was not me. I think it was like the mods beforehand probably making sure that there was gear. Appreciated. We got leather armor here. Someone's already made the leather armor, so that's cool. I mean, so yeah, the gear, it's just the fact of like, there's gonna be a lot of gear because there's gonna be a lot of team fights. Yeah, you've seen this redstone before, right down here. That's what you've seen. You haven't seen the spaghetti monster. So yeah, here's a spaghetti monster. So yeah, there's enough space for these to get modified, like up here, and then send the signal down. So I'm not too worried about that. The big worry is just the armor, right? Because it's going to be a lot, like, unless I make the game speed super fast, there's going to be a lot of switching sides. There's going to be a lot of dying, you know? So it's going to be it's a balancing out of how fast players respawn, how fast the objective caps, and what is the time limit of the game. Because this game will need a time limit. You have seen the spaghetti. I couldn't remember. I think I did show you that. So yeah, it's just like sorting out those 3 times, right? I think like the max I'd want this game to last. How long does it last in Overwatch? 10 minutes maybe? So like 10 minutes is a long time for a Minecraft game, I think. But this is like, you know, that is the game. It is a 10-minute game, which in the grand scheme of a multiplayer game is not a long time. So I think that should be fine. It's just going to require some trial and error testing, and that's going to be difficult to have happen on the server because it means I just need people to play. Like, I could do it off server. I could take a copy of it and do it off server, but it'd be easier just to do it on the server itself. Streaming Monday, I made a new point scoreboard thing I think you may want to use eventually. I can take a look, maybe. I like this I like this quote unquote scoreboard that I have now because it's kind of just, it's good at what it does. You know? It would be ideal if like there was like a, hey, here's how far the other team made it. I do wish I had that displayed somewhere, which I could do. But I feel like that's more spaghetti than I want, and there's already a lot of spaghetti. There's a lot of optimization that can be done with the spaghetti. Like the spaghetti can really be turned into like more of a lasagna, so it's a little more ordered. But I don't know how much time I'm gonna have. I don't think I'm gonna have the time to optimize, you know. So I want to be careful with any new stuff I add because it just means there's going to be more testing that needs to be done. Not for that game. Found a video of how to count base 10 with redstone instead of binary and applied it to a score. Ah, gotcha. I would like to eventually, like I was saying though, I would like to eventually add like a because the game has the historical score count. I just don't display it anywhere. Like it has like the, here's what each team has, right? I mean, you built the thing. So I just need to find a good way to display that. Which maybe I could just do a redstone tower and then have it in the sky, but it just looks, it would look ugly, and I want the build to look good. That's just as important to me. Not just have a functional build, but a functional and aesthetic build. Let's go ahead. Deep slate. The inventory, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but for my eyes, it matters a lot. That, this, that. Okay. Let's do this now. That's a problem for another stream though, or another day in general. I think what I might do is I might do a like test stream, so to speak, of running the event. Is a Rill. Hello, Rill. You booped, but I see you no chat. Hello. Welcome to the stream of Chill and Build on iSV. I was just talking with Doc about a tangent about improving my game. Almost a year now. Found my schematic yesterday while my ping to movement was horrible. Yeah, I was in the middle of talking to Doc about redstone stuff and things to improve point guard, so it's actually in a finished state, so I can have it in my event. And so I never watched the stream. You're gonna have to tell me, Real, how did Bossman like the game? Like, how did he honestly like it? Right? Not just like, oh, it looks cool and it was fun, but like, how did he like the game? He loved it. Awesome. That's good. I need to go back and watch it. I just don't know. I can't remember what stream or when it happened. Also, let me catch up on what you said. Hi. If you can't see my chat, does that mean I can say whatever I want? I see it now. Amok. Stop running amok. Always a dangerous game. Think he really enjoyed the idea of pushing the light forward. That's cool. That's good. Because that's the general concept. It just needs some tweaks still. Because without even watching the stream, I think it needs tweaks, because I bet something that happened is like they probably just camped the button and spammed it back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, right? That's my guess of what happened, but I have no idea. I'll have to go watch the stream and then cringe at what I watch because the game's not working or something like that. But at least he enjoyed it. That's the important part, I guess. That is the important part. Anyway, ad starts in a minute, guys. Every time an ad's about to start, it does a little pop-up. And I don't know if it's in any Twitch chat or if it's something to do with my Twitch chat browser add-ons or what, but it bumps the chat and like hides some messages, which is really annoying. So every time that happens, I just immediately know, because one, there's a big giant green message that says an ad's coming, and then two, it bumps the chat, so I don't get to see what's actually being said. Thanks, Twitch. But anyway, back to what I was saying like a couple seconds ago. And by a couple seconds ago, I mean like I don't remember when I was saying it, but I was saying it. I think what I'll do, I literally just thought of this, and I think it'd be a good idea, is I'll have a sort of like test event stream. Like it'll be just play testing point guard over and over. But I'll have a co-host, and we can practice the stream, and also I can make adjustments to the game at the same time so that it's ready for the event when the event happens. So that's another thing I need to plan, but that should be a lot easier to play. Okay, this is a question for you, Brill, but let me catch up on chat. It's usually only for the creator and mod view, from what I've noticed. Oh, I mean, yeah, it is. 100% it is. It just cooks. It just breaks and... Blech. Say the word, and then I will come and help test. I will, when I know the word, it's Jenga. But I'll say that word when I have a date and availability and time in mind. But here's a question, and this is a hypothetical question, or this is not an actual question, because I think I already know the answer. But is there a way to keep inventory for a temporary amount of time for specific players? Which, even if there is, I think I already know the answer. But because the other problem, and the other real problem is going to be the amount of gear that's just on the battlefield if I don't have enchantments of vanishing on it. And it's not like I'm against doing that. Like, I'm totally down. It's just, it's gonna be a lot. And I want to see if there's easier ways first, you know, before I commit to the insane amount of crafting and enchanting, which the crafting shouldn't be that problem. There's auto crafting at least, but the insane amount of enchanting and levels and all that jazz. I'd like to try and find a way around that, so to speak. Easier ways to pick up gear. Not exactly. I mean, yes, not exactly. Because it, you know, point guard is it's Overwatch. You know, I know you haven't played Overwatch in a while, but even still the same in old Overwatch. Think of how many team fights there can be in a single game. In team, like, you know, a team fight. Do I need to explain? I don't need to explain. You know what a team fight is. You know what I'm talking about. There's, you know, anywhere from, you know, 20 to 40 probably. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. Maybe I'm underestimating. I don't really know. But there's definitely more than like 10. And so that means there's going to be, let's assume that there's just one team wipes. So that's like 4 players, right? That means there's going to be 4 sets of gear that are on the ground every single team fight, which turns into 40 sets of gear on the ground every single team fight. Unless I have Curse of Vanishing. But the problem with Curse of Vanishing is you need to enchant everything, which means I need books, which again is not like a problem from a it's not a problem from a like gameplay perspective. It's easy enough to get those materials, but the thing that I'm still trying to figure out is the logistics of one, getting 100 sets of gear for a single game every single time, you know? That's the thing that concerns me. And so I'm just trying to think of like, what is the solution to that? Is there a reasonable solution to that? If not, then I just need to minimize the amount of gear, which I can do. Does that make sense? Yeah. So to try and put it in fewer words, I either need a way for people to not lose their gear when they die, very unlikely, or I need a way to get a whole bunch of gear and make sure it doesn't clutter the battlefield and fill the inventory of all the players. As fun as it would be to see exploding inventories every time someone dies, that would be hilariously fun. But it's just it's the logistics of running that game scare me. ABK making sense? Say it isn't so. I make sense sometimes, okay? Sometimes. Okay. So we got a significant amount of the floor in place, so I want to do something easy while I'm actually talking about stuff now and actually thinking. I need something that isn't going to burn my brain. So we're gonna go ahead and do Blackstone placement while we talk the rest of this out. Because yeah, before I read what you said, like I have absolutely no problem with like going for a purely survival solution. It just makes the ability to replay the game and to set up the game for multiple set plays in a single session extremely difficult and time consuming. And if there is a solution to that, I'm all down. But if not, I'm also fine with that, and I can live with that because that's just the nature of vanilla. You know. So anyway, let me see what you said. Music's asked for a creative gaming world and or a world that could use command blocks to help with games. It's on your radar. I think we could throw in multiverse to have a few different world types for games. One world could have keep inventory true. Don't think it would be this season though, but I can ask. Yeah, I mean, if it's not this season, that's perfectly fine, right? I understand, right? Especially like, you know, the focus should be on. Oh, that's annoying. The focus should be on next season, obviously. I'm not gonna put this stuff in because technically there's other blocks and stuff that go there, and we're just gonna do this. I think, and let me just check. Yeah, it's just Blackstone. So what we'll do is we'll build up, like, we'll go here and then we'll start going across. So let's do that. Because the only other thing I could think of is like some sort of, if there was some sort of way to like mass enchant gear, which there isn't, and there won't be. I just wish there was, you know. It's not gonna, you know, that's just the nature of the game. As much as I wish. But like that's the thing that kind of is holding me back almost from finishing point guard, so to speak. Auto enchanter alongside auto crafter. Exactly. Exactly that. But you know, they need to improve the enchanting system before they have auto enchanting, or maybe that's, you know, the same thing. You know, improve the enchanting system with auto enchanting. They would never do that though, I don't think, and I wouldn't want the Minecraft to have that. I wish there was a way in survival to really have a solution to that, because otherwise I got nothing. I can't think of anything. Right. I know I'm sitting on an admin coin, but I don't think an admin coin is going to swing me that sort of favor either. Okay. Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, my coin would be to make 2 structures that I can then have a button and then press the structure, and the only thing that's unique about the structure is it has like a bunch of chests with like pre-enchanted gear. You know? Just like, you know, 20 double chests of all the leather boots, leather hats, axes, bows, everything, you know. But that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, obviously. Yeah. So I think it'll just be I need to grind out gear, and I guess people will just have full inventories. Which isn't a problem. It's not a problem. Because it's not like a game. It's not like some of the PvP games that I've seen on like YouTube or like the Hermit's Play, where, you know, they're collecting player heads and stuff for like kills and whatnot. It's not like that, so it's not like that important. Why is it all of a sudden faster block placing? Mechanics, I don't know. So it's not like that big of a deal if player inventories fill. The only thing that's important about a player's inventory is their weapon and their armor, so that you can signify what team they're on. Because otherwise, yeah, everything will be fine. So like it's in the grand scheme of things, not something that will like break and you know, make the game unplayable if I don't have a good solution to armor. It'll just be a lot of cleanup between games, probably a lot of inventory sorting and whatnot, which is all good. So I just need to, maybe this will be a next stream, although doing redstone on stream is always scary. But maybe next stream is when I'll make all the redstone improvements, and then I can look at testing, getting a test stream event game scheduled, and hopefully get enough participants for that, which I think I should be able to do. Keyword should. Man, this stream has only been going on for 2 hours, really? It's surprising. Doesn't feel like it. Alright. This can go in here. All right. Yeah, the more I think about it, the less of a problem it becomes. The more I think about it, the less of a problem it is. Like, it's a problem, but it's not like... That's just, you know, it's just Minecraft. So it's not ideal, but it's the restrictions that we have. What you building here? This is an arena that Sparky designed. It's going to be the arena used for the mining world PvP for my... I've got a name for it officially. The Tilt Controls ABK presents iSV Gaming District Skills Challenge. That's a mouthful. But that's what we got so far. I am looking for sponsors as well, just a heads up. I should go look at the sponsor book. I should, because maybe more people have signed up to be sponsors. But Saga's sponsoring, and I'm sponsoring, as in the bag of holding, which I need to get. I need to get more loot bags. Sponsor book. Yes, there's a sponsor book. I'll show you guys in a second once I finish placing this Blackstone here. So if I head over to the Arts District, aka Paint Cans, as some people love to call it, we will see. I also need to finish this. And by finish, like, the Arts District is finished, but I need to add, like, the polishing touches. I need to add, like, a book that welcomes people and stuff. But yeah, we got the studio for the Tilt Controls iSV Gaming District Skills Challenge, and we have a book, which is the sponsorship book. So you just sign up if you're interested. So Sparky here, whatever you want. Yeah, I'll talk to Sparky, I guess. But if you want to sponsor, you just put your name in, what shop you're sponsoring, and what you're sponsoring with for the prize pool. And yeah, so right now I will go ahead and just say our prize pool is 2 stacks of diamond blocks. And it'll definitely be more. There will be more added later, by me, if not by other people as well. I'm gonna go ahead and, just for consistency, we're gonna go ahead and go bam, bam, bam. I don't know if Sparky Sparklers is the name of the shop or if it's like Sparky's Sparklers. I'm gonna go with that. Whatever you want. So I will, that's a note for later for me. But yeah, so just fill it out. If you need to, like, add more lines and stuff, yeah. I'll do that when I'm on next. Nice. And like legit spawn, like I'm gonna have ad reads for all these sponsors. They're gonna give me copies and I'll read it on stream live. You know? On stream live. Or if there's a video, if someone makes a video for their shop, as long as it's stream friendly, then I'll play it on stream too. Yeah. We're going like full sports event here, you know? I've even got my suit and tie ready for the event. I've got my casting gear on, you know. I'm ready. Kind of. I'm not ready. There's definitely still more work to do. I'll probably make a bigger post once I get closer to a firm date, which I don't know when that'll be because I've already announced a soft date, and that soft date depends on the next Bossman stream. So, which is fine. I'm not like complaining. That's just like a matter of fact. I did that on purpose. I'm not like mad. Nope, might be interested in sponsoring. Ooh, fancy. I am happy to accept sponsorships, of course. I will say I do have a co-host lined up for the stream, which will be nice. I don't know if like if we might want to do, because you know like a sports cast, you have the guy who does play by play, you have the person, you have the person who does play by play, you have the person who does the color, sort of like the insight guy, person. I'm gonna say guy. I mean person, but you know what I mean. You have the cast, you have the play-by-play guy, you have the color guy, and then you have the on-field guy. But I don't know like how well that would work out on stream, because that would just be a person who like shows up every once in a while to do like little bits. But it might be fun to try and include someone like that, or just have 3 people casting and one of them is just on-field casting, so to speak. Stuff to think about. Things that I need to plan to make happen. Real having problem connecting to server? Ping issues again. I've had those ping issues before. Like, sometimes I'll log into the server. It only lasts for like 2 minutes though. Well, sometimes it's literally unplayable. But I've had it where it'll do like 2000 ping for like 30 seconds and then it cools down. Same time every night since it snowed 2 weeks ago, from like 8 to 11. Oof, that's no fun. That's no fun. That's rudeness. Okay, I just want to double let's just do a quick little... Okay, we haven't messed up the wall. It is as simple as I thought. So that's good. Oh, need to refill the Blackstone. Reminds me I need to go check the sponsor book. You should. If you want, you don't have to. All right. Hey, Rill, I'm just curious, how many channel points, how many broken keycaps do you have? You probably have the most. I don't know if there's a way for me to check in like the stream dashboard and like Twitch dashboard. 60K? Yeesh. Hey, just to use up some of those I'm kidding. But I have all the sounds, they all do stuff now. Also, I'm sure you noticed, let me just look, right? There. Yeah, I knew that was happening. I do have some fun redeems in there that are high point value, and that's one of them. That's not too high point value, but it's been a while. It's been a while, and most of you guys are probably new to me streaming, and new to me streaming with this button enabled. The last time I streamed on Twitch was before like my big stream week comeback was August of 2023. And I don't think it was used then. So this is the redeem. I'm sure you heard the lovely voice of Matthew Mercer saying, as good old Cassidy, a voice line, and so I have to now, in my best impression of the man, the myth, the legend, I must say the same thing, and I haven't done this in a while, so I don't know how it's going to come out, but well, I do think I'm your Huckleberry. I'll be sure to clip it, send it to Ruby. Please do. Please do. I miss a Ruby. Why isn't Ruby here? I'm going to need to practice that more, which means I'm going to have to play some more Overwatch and play Cassidy. Maybe I'll stream some of that. She has BBs now. I know, but like that should mean that she has time to like throw a stream on while the kids are crying, and you know, get one kid to take care of another kid and put another one in a box with some food, and they're fine. That's how it works, right? That's what kids are for, chores and taking care of other kids. Unless they're like all the same age, which they obviously aren't. I know they aren't. I know all of Ruby's kids are not the same age. There are some older kids and there are some younger kids. See, this is probably why I'll never have kids. Well, there's probably multiple reasons for that, but that's definitely one of them. All right. On to the next shulker of Blackstone. Did I say Deep Slate? It's Blackstone. We've been placing Blackstone this whole time. Blackstone Grill. Those are grills, right? I'm not like making something up here. Oh no, did I miss the Huckleberry? You sure did, but Real clipped it, so Real can just send the clip. Real should also just be able to post the clip in chat, I think. Because Real's a mod. But also I think like if you have a link, you should be able to post it in chat without issues. I think I have link filtering disabled at the moment. Been a long time since I heard that redeem. Yeah. There it is. There it is. Real, I don't know if you saw, but I did find some old clips. So you can now relive the moment that you threw me into the void back in season 5. To your heart's content. Of course, there's also two other clips in there. There's the, and you can post them anywhere. You can take them and post them anywhere for others to see. But there's also super sneaky stealthy stuff, and there's also just a random clip of me being a pro parkourist back in season 7. What about the tilted one? The tilted one? So I went through and like I clean up a lot of my old clips, and so I don't even know, and some of them I don't know what they are. The tilted one, like I'm like, that means a lot of things, bro. Kyle told a joke about the roof being tilted. I think that clip got deleted because was it about the golf house? If it was about the golf house, it got deleted for reasons. Yeah. It got deleted for reasons, sadly. But yeah, that was a fun stream though. That stream coming back from my vacation to the completed house when I had only built a cliff. That was a good stream. But yeah, it's gone, sadly. It's a long story. There was stuff in season 5. It's a long story. I don't need to get into it, but yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, there you go. Really, you can share some of the classics. That's Rill's like first week of being mod, and she decided to do that, you know? Decided to do that to the head mod at the time. The only mod at the time, let's be fair. It was an accident. Yes. It was an accident. No, it was a legitimate accident, but also, you know, I don't know. I still debate it to this day if it was. 5 minutes to restart. Man. My heart dropped into my stomach when I realized where he went. It was definitely funny later. It was not funny in the moment. But it was funny like 30 seconds later. It was a good thing I had wings on. We'll just say that, because it gave you a lot more time to course correct. I got zoned for a second placing these blocks. It's just satisfying in a way, you know? Just the sounds and the slow moving progress. AFK defeat starved cats, BRB. Alright, no worries, no worries. We're just chilling and building, you know? That's what happened. I lost my sprint. Okay. least that's what I think happened. Oh, yep. Oh, yep, there goes the green bar that takes away my chat for a second. That means 1 minute till ads, guys. Fun fact. Did you know 1 in 7 Twitch Primes are left without a home? Check and make sure your Twitch Prime has a home. And if it doesn't, I'm taking in stray Twitch Primes. I remember I jokingly posted that in Impulse's chat once, and I think it got like a solid like 30 people to Twitch Prime to him, maybe. Back when I was like actively modding his chat. It does not work on smaller streamers though. And, you know. 1 minute, okay. Mine will be a free Prime in 6 days. Well, I'm sure 6 days from now you can find someone good to give it to. Let's hold off, wait for the restart here. Seeing not one but 2 people join right as the server's about to restart is funny. That's silly. That's silly. All right. Where do we go in the meantime? Let's see if I can. The stream's going to be appearing to lag. It's not lagging. That's just one of my mods that cuts down on rendered frames. When did I last open this save? Here, let's do this. Yeah. Saves. This might take a moment. 20 minutes? Ooh, it might take more than a moment. I forgot how big Season 5 was. It's a little large. I don't think I can do that while streaming. Unless it decides to speed up randomly, which it looks like it is. Yeah, a minute and a half? I can do a minute and a half. I'll just chill here and hang for a minute, though. We'll get back into the main server in a sec, though. But I figure I might as well talk a little bit about Season 5. We'll see what I can and can't show and stuff. I don't remember. And then can and can't aren't even the right words. I don't know what is accurate. Well, there are some things I can't show on stream, actually, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they were removed from the world download or not. But we shouldn't be heading close to those areas anyway. Ayo, sus. No, you, Mr. Sturm. You're sus. Don't oof me, oof you. How's it going? Welcome over to the stream. Hey, so oof indeed. I might need to turn that one up. That was quiet as well. I turned them all to like 25% volume, but that seems quiet. I might go 50%. See how that is. Because I want it to be heard. Didn't even hear it. It went off. I can probably technically do that right now. Let me just open Twitch real quick. This might mess things up. It'll be fine. Alerts. Edit alerts. Channel point. Blah. Oh, this I need to make this bigger. Okay, let's see changes. Sorry, this doesn't take a moment now, but I feel like this needs to be done if we're gonna have more sound redeems. Poop was good. All right. Saved all those changes. Okay. I can test the sound now. Let me do that. Not boop. Where's oof? Where's oof? There you are. Oh, it's still a minute cooldown? Okay. Blimbo, it's fine. The hacks have been fixed. Yeah, Stern was saying it's your fault that the Stern was saying that's your fault that the oh wait, 1 sec. I don't remember where I'm logged in. Stern was saying it's your fault that the sounds were quiet. So I fixed them. Alright, this is where we are. Who here is on season 5 of Impulse SV patron server other than Rel, who's also AFK? I'm gonna guess 0. I don't actually remember. Again, all the seasons blur together. But yes, welcome to, this is Fob and Sadie's, well, it was their shop. This is the, oh my gosh, it's so laggy. This is why we've made the changes that we have, is because Spawn and Bay District are extremely laggy. But yeah, so Impulse, this is my old skin. This is my old skin when my name was Alpha Bravo Kilo. It was a very generic sort of like archer rogue dude, and it was red, and then all the colors got changed, and they made the infinity tilt, the infinity ABK. Came in season 6. Yeah, that's. I was like, I think most people came in that at that time as well. So that are around now, like 6 at the. Oh my gosh, it's so laggy. Hello, welcome to the. What is my render distance? 24 chunks. Let's cut that down to 12 for a second. Okay. Welcome to season 5 shopping district, y'all. There was this was, I love season 5, but like one of the downsides is that everything was at spawn, and that means everything was at spawn. Infinite tilt, exactly. We had the button, because the button was a thing back when the season was going around. This is the mail this is the mail, the mail off post office, that's the word. Let's see, I think I would have been tilt at this time even. So S T, I think I might have been ABK though. No, there's me. And yet there's the litter citation, which is Rill's. It's not mine. Meredith's potatoes of friendship. Hey. There's a whole bunch of just random stuff here. But yeah, so welcome to season 5. I was just going to show off because we were talking about season 5 a little bit, and we were talking about a very specific area, which I can try and find my way to, and we'll make our way back to the main server, the actual server, season 8 in a moment here. But just want to show you guys, like, this was season 5. Like, it looks super cool and chaotic and stuff, but you can tell it's chugging. Even on my computer, I've got like less than 30 frames right now. The server, like, I don't remember having this many issues previously, but like, I'm not surprised. I probably just blurred those memories. And also the game, I think the game probably just ran smoother back then as well. But you can see, like, we've got this whole map here. Did my base... You can see some familiar names here. You got Ash. You've got... Who else? The Doc, who was in chat earlier. You got Ken, who is on the server sometimes. You've got Kalendra, which some of you guys might know Kalendra. She's over a mod admin on the movement server now, formerly a mod here. You've got Goo, who is an admin now. Man, there's so many like just old names of people. You got Ruby right there. Phoenix. Where am I? I don't know if I was on... Because I didn't have a base. I did, but then I got rid of it because I put my base right next to Winter District because, like, that was my district. Winter District was my baby. And I still love Winter Districts, even if I'm not really involved in them anymore. Yeah, Winter Wonderland. We can take a look at that. I don't know. This might have turned into oh, there's Real. This might have turned into ABK reminiscences about old seasons of iSV, but you know, that's fine. Cal's awesome. Cal's great. But yeah, let's go ahead. Oh. Yeah, I know this is now turned into, I mean, I did cold stream chill and build, so we're chilling and building. This is the mod coins. This is this is not the mod, well, yeah, every single one of these flowers that have been placed, every single one of these is a used mod coin. Like, players would give us a mod coin and we would place it down. And the reason we would place it down is because of Rill. Because Rill had a mod coin that she wanted to use, so she took it out and she was about to message me, but then she placed it, and they were sunflowers, and so she messaged me and she's like, ABK, I just placed my mod coin, but can I redeem it? And I thought it was funny, and so made fun of her for it, and now we have the mod coin garden. This whole thing, I've got so many stories I could tell about this place. We'll take a look at this place for a second, because this is just a fun one. You'll see what it is in a moment, but let's catch up on... Let me check on the difficulty. Yeah, we're on hard. Good. It's important for this place. I'm sure you guys can guess what this is, but we'll see in a moment. I've gotten to tour that season a couple of times. There's a lot of good stuff here. And so it's probably rehashing for most of you. You guys have probably seen it, for sure, but... Yeah. I could turn the hostile creatures up. Why are you... Oh, it's all the minecarts. Where are the minecarts? They're making all the noise that... Where are the... Oh, they're... I don't care about breaking this personally. Oh, I've got all the backups, so I will break this momentarily. Because that's silencing all the creepers. I did a stream, like a good solid 45-minute stream If these guys don't make noise, I am now confused. Wait. Man, there's some weird sound stuff going on. Ah, that's sad. Too many sounds. It used to work. Blame the new version of the game. Anyway. The creepers would say, "Oh no," a lot, and it was funny. And I did a 45-minute stream that actually got like some good viewers and stuff. It was funny. But I can't showcase that now. Anyway, I was gonna show, because Real was talking about a clip that we don't have anymore. What season is this? Season 5. Season 5. There's a lot of things that we do in the current season, even still, like, originated from season 5. Season 5 was like a big shift. Oh man, there's so many weird sound stuff going on. Let me turn this back down, put this back at 50. But a lot of the origins of things came from this season. Mod coins, there was the impulse statue that you guys just saw. We used to have like one that we would decorate. That was back in season 7. I don't know, we didn't bring it back this season. Maybe it'll come back next season, who knows. Yeah, we are heading to the golf course. This was a fantastic build by one of the members at the time. Super cool build. Definitely took a lot of time. But it was so cool. It was so cool. I would love to see this back on the server again at some point. The likelihood of that happening is next to zero because of how much space this took up. There's a lot of things about this season that just won't happen in like current seasons because of certain rules and such, which is, you know, fine. It's good to have rules. I think it's a good thing, but it's like this build would not happen in a current season without some like real. There would have to be a lot of coordination and stuff, basically, on like bases, because this is like a full-size golf course. This is back when Cub, like, it was like maybe a couple months after Cub had done his golf course on Hermitcraft, whatever season that was. And so one of our players at the time built this entire golf course. People were allowed to like claim houses around the area and stuff, and build like, you know, golf houses and stuff. Like you would buy a plot from the guy and build a house. Like it was this whole, like, the clubhouse has a ton of cool stuff in it. I'm just trying to fly around to find my base at the moment. But yeah, there's just so much stuff here. I'm following the golf holes because I can't remember like the specific coordinates. I just know that I'm like at the 9th hole. I'm like right at the I'm at the, you know, right at the transition of the top and bottom 9. So I'm just gonna follow the course here, even though it's not efficient. There's a faster way to get there. There was a multiverse portal set up at the top and at the, you know, back 9. Hey Riv, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for the raid, greatly appreciate it. I'm sure most of you guys are already following Riv. If you're not following Riv, go ahead and do that. Give a follow. I know there's like a shout out command or something. I don't remember off the top of my head, but Riv, how's it going? Welcome. Hope you are doing well. I hope your stream went well. How did your stream go, actually? How did your stream go? We're currently here on season 5 of the world. We're showing off some stuff because Rill got me reminiscing. I blame Rill. It's Rill's fault. Blue Falcon, JJ, welcome as well to the stream. Okay. I am a little lost. There we go. Got that. This is a large golf course. No. It's like a Twitch command. It's a Twitch command. I have to have a mod do it, or I have to do it. Like it's an actual Twitch command. There you go. Yeah. Thanks, Sturm. But I got it as well. That's it, yeah. There's an ad happening right now, right as the raid happened, of course. But there's my build right there. And by my build, we've somehow gotten to the back 9. This is the back 9. We were definitely following the front 9. I don't know where I messed up. But yeah, so I had built this cliff here. I had built this cliff, and I was like trying to build a modern house, and I just couldn't. I like spent the whole stream trying to build something, and I was just like, I'm not happy with this, but we'll come back. I'll come back to it next week. Blah blah blah. And I was going on a vacation with my family. I was in college at the time, so hey, that looks familiar. Yeah, exactly. And then I came back to this. Like I came back, and everyone was like, "Don't log into the server until you start streaming." Recording, and I'm like, oh, okay, did something happen? And yes, something happened. So yeah, I guess there was a clip, I couldn't remember it, obviously, because there's just too many things. All the things blend together, but this roof is tilted, and so Cal made a pun about tilted roofs. So yeah, that's where this is. So you can see there's my old face, because I used to be called Plug Boy, and then I resented that, and so I changed my face because it used to look like a plug and now it doesn't. This whole thing, like armor stands, there's like the bedroom here, we've got the office, I've got a green screen here, I've got the crew. The crew is you guys are the crew. Well, actually not really. The crew, I don't know if you guys know this, but this is actually a very professional stream. I've got a whole crew with me right now that's helping make sure this stream goes extremely smoothly. And that's every stream. Every stream I do, I've always got like 2 or 3 people helping me out in the background. You don't really hear or see them at all, but you know, they're cool people. There's a book of like a bunch of people saying nice things when they really don't have to and shouldn't. You see Overwatch. This is my own map. But, you know, dual monitor setup. I'm dabbing for some reason. I think I took all the armor off or I used it or something. I can't remember. A whole bunch of stuff. You got this helicopter and fantastic build that they did. Looks fantastic and amazing. But yeah. There's like a little area here. We've got this thing that almost killed me because of Oz. And we've got the TNT that will never despawn because of the dolphin. Dolphin will never die, and it's got a killer rabbit that kills me, or tries to kill me. The crew always help. Oz is very proud of that door. Oh yeah, the door, this door. Does it still work? Oh yeah. Yes, it does. It's got a nice T on the front for tilt. I had changed my name, obviously, at this point. You got the arcade cabinets. I built all of these maps. These are all maps that I made. Actually, that's not true. I made this one, and did I make I can't remember. I honestly can't remember which ones I made now. I know I made this one, and I might have made DK. Yeah, there's so much here. One of the maps looks like it broke for the TV, sad. You got a Ken here. That's I can't remember, that's Pock, I think. Fee. Got a lot of the hermits around here as well. Man. This is just such a man moment, you know? But anyway. What is the other thing? This is the MV portal that doesn't work anymore. I wish it did, because it would be a nice, easy way back to the golf course. I can pick another one at your shop. I mean, there's another thing I can do too. I can fix it. It's just a little bit of that. There we go. See? Look at that. Nice and easy. Nice and fixed. Fantastic build. Awesome people. Awesome friends. Fair enough. I can show the shops again. I can do that. Let me just find my way back to Oscorp. I can't remember how to get there. Couldn't remember if the corners were unique. It might have been. I don't know. It works as I had it, though, at least. So it's fine. One-handed power button. I'm sure. I don't remember. This is where I got messed up. So we need to go this way. This course is confusing. Got lost in that course so many times. Yeah. Here we are, Ace. So then we go this way. The whole course is awesome. I mean, you could spend so long. I could have shortcut right here. I knew it. I was like, I can just do this, but I might as well follow the course. We can just follow the water's edge now. Pretty sure. Cool little house. So many houses had like helicopter pads as well. I know that was the big thing I wanted with mine. I was like, I want a helicopter pad, and I want this, and I want that. Sounds like me, people giving me kudos and compliments when not deserved. Yeah. I think it ties a little. I think I look back on it differently now because of events that happened. But overall, I guess it was earned and deserved. I did like for a solid 3 to 6 months, somewhere in that time range, solo the server as the solo staff member that was active, keeping the server running. I've said this before, and I don't know if it's actually true. I don't think it is. I'm sure the server would have been fine, but part of me does believe that iSV would not be the same, would not be around, would not be in such a scale that it is without the amount of time and effort that we put into season 5. Myself and Rail both. Also, welcome to Winter Wonderland. There's 2 winter here. This place is massive. So many awesome builds to reminisce on and look at and stuff. But I will show you all my favorite build, which is another tradition that I didn't get to keep this season, but that's okay. I was on burnout. I needed the time off. But this is Emmerich, named after the now retired caster. I think he was mostly as much as I hate the Blackhawks, he was mostly a Blackhawks caster. But he did a good job, and he did some national games as well. He was a good caster, and he retired at the time. But this is the hockey rink, functioning hockey rink. It's a little modded, or not modded, but a little vanilla plus. We have this basically invincible endermite that acts as the hockey puck, and we had hockey sticks, which are like the first version of knockback sticks. You can hear this guy's not supposed to have AI. He's not supposed to be moving, or he is supposed to have slowness, but I think the commands changed. There's a like it respawns a new. There's a whole thing that it does. You can see the command blocks there. There have been other versions of hockey that aren't modded since then, but this was like the first, and it was like an introduction of mod sticks or of the knockback sticks and stuff. A lot of things started this season. Would love to bring hockey to season 9. I could have brought it to this season. I technically still can. You know, season 8's not over, and it's still winter. And even if it's not winter, I can still build there. But I don't really have an idea of how to make it unique from all the other rinks that I have built over the years on all the different seasons of iSV. I think I built one on season 4 as well, thinking back as well, so it wasn't the first. Put up with a lot from us normal players. Ruby thinks I did, but I didn't. Ruby had her request. I'm like, something interesting I get to do. Yay! Something that's not boring and monotonous and the same thing over and over every single day. That's fun. Wasn't a mod until July 2020. Dealt with the brunt of new players joins for the first half of the year. Yeah, I really did. Really did. But that's just but here we are. And here we are, right? Let's go back to the multiplayer server, right? Here we are today. Thriving server. I would say. Thriving server with an awesome community. And awesome community, awesome server, runs great. It's hard to really. I know there's like, depending on what you're looking for in a server, you can find something better. But I think for an overall well-rounded experience, iSV is the best SMP that is not heavily modified by plugin. Like, there are plugins because you have to on a massive server like this, but for what we are able to do, what we're able to do on the server, we have so much, and it's amazing what the team has been able to pull off this season and the season before. Like top tier stuff, getting everything. And I'm excited for next season. Like, I think this season there's been, obviously was the first season that I don't know if this isn't like this is public information, right? Beyond public information. This is the first season that like Real Corner, not Rilco, that's Tiltco, that Real's Corner was in charge of everything about the season, about the server. So there's definitely been a lot of learnings, I'm sure. There's a lot of things that I'm sure will get applied to next season. I'm sure there's a lot of discussions that the mod team's having as well from that perspective. And, I'm sure there's a lot of discussions that well, actually, I don't know if there's guide teams usually focused on the current season. At least that's when I was on the team, that was always the vision, is that the guide team was focused on the community, which is like on the present, right? So I'm sure you, I don't have vision on the guide team. I have people friends on the guide team, but I have no idea what's going on at a high level. But I'm sure there's I'm sure there's all sorts of plans and stuff going on and things. First season RCI fully in charge, yeah. Much learnings. But yeah, that's what you expect from a season 1, to have a lot of learnings, to have a lot of things that didn't immediately go well, but things got smoothed out eventually, and you know, looking forward to next season, I think there's a lot of good, right? I have no idea what's going on either. It's okay. I'm a guide and I barely know what's going on. Man, I don't know, Real, do you need to talk to the guide team and get them going on stuff? We got 2 guides here who just admitted they have no idea what's going on. No, but that's also fair. I mean, you know, end of the season's announced. It's hard to, I guess, you know, a lot of the guide duties are very, like, current, right? And so with a lot of things looking to the future, it's hard to say what's going on, right? Oh, by the way, and I'm sure you guys already know this, since I think everyone who's still here is staff. If you haven't filled out the Season 9 form, do it. Give your feedback. I've been telling, when I've gotten into VCs and stuff, and people say like, oh, I want this, I want that, I always tell them, just put it in the feedback form if this is what you really think. You know? And I say that not just because, like, you know, it's good to have things be said, or it's good to, like, if you have something that you want to give feedback on, to actually give it and not just sit on it. But, like, legitimately, I've done a lot of reading and stuff. Tell Cal it's rude for me. Okay. Real says rude. But, like, you know, give your feedback. Even if you like something, give your feedback, because in terms of, like, when people give feedback, like, I feel like I don't give enough feedback. Like I said, I feel like I try to every time I get talking about the server, talking about how good it is, right? Because it's important for the people in charge to hear that as well. Because, you know, most of the time, the only feedback they're going to get is, like, people being critical, people not liking something, you know, which is fair, you know, to give those things when specifically, like, when such an outlet is provided. But, like, give your feedback often, and be like, if you have positive things to say them, because it's valuable information. And it's a feels good man. The team needs more feels good mans, I think. I'm sure they get a lot, but I you know, as a former staffer, as a former mod, it's always good to read those messages. So especially with this season 9, pre-season 9 feedback form, give your feedback and tell them everything. All the good, all the bad, etc. I'm also mostly kidding. If anything, I'm like a knowledge base. I read everything and know way too much. I get you, Luna, for sure. Yes, please tell us the things. It's important. But I'm also talking to a bunch of staffers here, so you guys already know that. Ideas and stuff too. Like, common themes so far in feedback has been feeling of disconnectedness since moving to the multi-server network. Okay, that's actually, I feel like that's good to hear. Because I don't know, like, it's definitely something, and I filled out the form, and it was something I said as well. But it's definitely something that I have felt this season compared to past seasons. And I was like, part of me was like, man, I don't know if I should actually, like, how true my feedback is, because, you know, you're sitting here talking to someone who's been part of every single season of iSV, who has taken part in every single season in some form or fashion, right? And so my opinion is extremely skewed, and some might say nostalgic, but I try not to be nostalgic. I try to factor that into my things. I do think that this is the best season by far. And I think season 7 was the best at the time. I think season 6 was... I think season 6 was not the best at the time, but has nothing to do with the season. That has more to do... Well, it has nothing to do with the decisions that were made. It has more to do with the fact that it was meant to be one thing and turned into something else. Real understands. Real knows what I mean. But yeah. The disconnectedness is something I've really felt this season, for sure. Real life feedback. Can I schedule a meeting with your PA, please? Of course, feedback is always good. Might not be with me. It might be with the Google or the head mod. I'm stuck in last season, so I get it. You know, it was definitely like, and I like, you know, I mean, whatever. I'll talk about it here, I guess. There's a lot of good that came with this season with the multiverse additions, like a ton of good stuff. But I feel like the big thing that I have felt that's really like led to that community disconnect is the ease of transportation. I think back to season 7, season 6, season 5, and thinking back to those seasons, especially like season 6, season 7, a lot of my fond moments, a lot of the things I remember, a lot of the random stuff that happened in the community was spur of the moment when just running into people on the server. I'm sure you guys know the quote unquote what's the word? Productivity skins, right? That was something that started in season 6 as like a meme, because I was like, I put on this random skin that I made and then started pestering people a little bit, and then I would send them the skin, and then we'd go and find someone else and go and find someone else and go and run into someone in the nether halls and stuff. And so it's like, you know, stuff like that is, in my opinion, which is a single person, I think is what helps build the community, which helps get people out of their shells and participating in things and look and being like, okay, you know, I like this community. I'll participate in the community week. I'll do this thing, even though it's not for me. I'll do it because it's fun for the community. I might get to hang out with new people and meet new people, you know? And it's part of what, like, it's part of the reason, you know, one of the many reasons that I'm running this event that I'm planning is I want to have something like that, because I look back at season 5, and one of my favorite things in season 5 was the PvP tournament I ran in season 5 on stream, and I did the whole casting thing. I had commentators and stuff. That was so fun, you know. And I was like, I really want to do that again, but bigger. So that's what this big event that I've been planning is about. Is like, I want to do that again, but bigger, but better, and more fun. And I think, you know, I'm hoping that this event kind of shows people, like, it's fun to run this sort of stuff. It might take a lot of time. It might take a lot of effort. It might take a lot of building, but it's worth it in the end, because it's a lot of fun for the people watching. It's a lot of fun for the people participating, you know. I will get off my soapbox now, right? I've old man gets off soapbox. But yeah, that's just like, that's my big spiel about, like, community, I guess, and the whole disconnectedness thing, and why I think it's especially important on a multiplayer server where it's a big selling point, as playing with people. Beer, beanie, drink. No worries. You know, I bet we could technically tear these corners out, but it's fine. after I get done with this stack here, I'm gonna check time because I do work tomorrow. And I can't stay up too late. Okay, we've got... Tell you what, we'll finish out what I've got here. I've got to call stream at that point. Laws of block conservation compels us to at least consider removing the corners. Yes, it does. But then the OCD kicks in and says, no, it must be square. Square box game. Blocks game is square. Square needs corners. Exactly as well. Also, the other thing is the third factor that plays into this is, but the Lightmatica says, right? I'll show you. See this? Like, look over there, and you see that? That's terracotta. That's glazed terracotta. That's directional. I placed it correctly simply because I didn't want to see the wrong colors, even though it didn't matter. It wasn't not going to make any difference in the outcome at the end. Maybe a slight difference, right, in the patterns, but it makes no difference in the grand scheme of the build. But I did it anyway because Lightmatica. I just didn't want to see the red and the orange and the, I just wanted to see clean colors. This is what we were digging out the other day? Yeah, this is what we were digging out the other day. And then Muslix got his World Eater and cleared out the rest of it, basically. And then 7 of 9 came in and actually did a nice job cleaning everything up and getting the last little bits completed. So now we're doing some building, getting all the things in place. I built a little bit of the floor, and then I was like, well, let's move on to the wall because that's easy. And then the rest of the floor can come later. So that's what we've been, this is what the dig was. So yeah. This is for, this is just a generic PvP arena, but it is specifically being built for a mining world. There's going to be a mining world PvP event in the skills challenge coming up. I'm not gonna build. We're gonna finish out the inventory at least. Let's do that. Let's do that. But it's gonna be a skills challenge, and one of them is gonna be a mining world PvP sort of event where people will have like 15 minutes to go into all of the different mining worlds, gather whatever gear they want, however they want. And then after time's up, they'll meet here in the gaming district in this arena and duke it out Hunger Games style. So should be cool. A little bit of like a mock UHC basically. Without the, combat. There won't be any PvP in the actual mining worlds. It'll just be in the arena here. It'll be more like a test of like, how fast can you kit yourself out, sort of thing. All right. Well, that's a good bit of progress there. We got all the stonework done, not the center, and we got the whole purple section done there. Floor, I should say. There's still like structures and stuff that need to get built in each of these sections, but that's a later problem, or a problem for someone else who's building to work on, either or. Because I have to call stream here, where I'm at time basically. So I'm gonna get into a better spot, and we'll sign out here. All right. So, just want to go ahead and say thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. As always, it's a fantastic stream. A little bit impromptu, a little bit of no plan, and we got a lot of good chatting done, a lot of good chilling done, and a lot of good building done. I'd say it's an overall success. Next stream, probably Sunday. Next stream, maybe it'll be Tears of the Kingdom Part 2. Maybe it'll be Minecraft. I don't know which. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.